Yo, The View is a leftist propaganda morning talk show that caters to the viewpoint of his network. And Whoopi Goldberg, I think she's like a transgender gangster rapper. um, Watch as she tries to bend Tom Homan's interview with Fox News to fit the narrative that Trump's administration is openly defying federal court orders, the court order rulings. Before I run the clip, let me explain what's going on. Okay, so to crack down on immigration, Trumpito enacted the Aliens Enemy Act of 1798. That's a law used to detain and deport different nationalities during wartime. Okay, so then he designated the Tren de Aragua, or TDA, that's a Venezuelan gang, a Venezuelan prison gang. He designated them as a terrorist group. I mean, because they literally are here terrorizing this country. And then Tom Homan, he went to war, you know what I'm saying? Expediting and removing anybody from age 14 and up. Okay, so since the Alien Enemies Act is a wartime law, the proclamation was blocked by a federal judge, but by the time it went through, they had already sent 250 people on the same day. They were already outside of international territory. So as Tom Homan was trying to explain to Fox this exact same sentiment, um, and saying that and explaining that they did not defy the court order, she kind of used the same clip, but she cut off the end of it to try to make her narrative seem true. But he said exactly what I just explained, that they were already outside of United States territory. And then he added that I don't care what the judge says, we're still going to be out here every day. But she cut it off right there. Okay, so he ended by saying we're still going to be out here every day within the confines of the law. My name is Marcus Russell. This is the Marcus Russell Show. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get right to it.
The White House is denying reports that it violated U.S. District Court judges' orders to stop the deportations of alleged Venezuelan gang members to a prison.
Hundreds of alleged gang members to a super prison down in El Salvador.
And President Trump is thanking the country for taking all of those illegal migrants in.
Good job, El Salvador. One of the great stories in Central and South America. Maddie Rivera is live in Washington. Maddie.
Hi, guys. Good morning. The president of El Salvador says more than 200 Tren de Aragua members arrived in the country over the weekend. He also says they received almost 24 MS-13 gang members from the U.S. A senior Trump administration official tells our Bill Malugin 261 illegal aliens were deported to El Salvador. In total, 101 were Venezuelans removed via Title VIII, and 137 were deported through the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. And that's what's been causing a lot of controversy. This wartime authority gives the president the power to deport non-citizens without a judicial hearing during a period of war or invasion. The act has only been used 3 other times in American history. This is the first time it's been invoked since World War II. But the president is justifying its use.
Well, this is a time of war because Biden allowed millions of people, many of them criminals, many of them at the highest level. They emptied jails out. Other nations emptied their jails into the United States. That's an invasion.
On Saturday, a federal judge ordered the Trump administration to stop removals under the act to see if its invocation is legal, and he ordered deportation flights to turn around. But the White House says the planes were already outside of U.S. airspace, so they argue the judge's ruling no longer applied. White House.
Yo, the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, and the Democracy Forward Group, and a bunch of other groups have already sued the Trump administration, claiming that the use of the Alien Enemies Act, it hasn't been used since World War II, and it was only used to put Germans in work camps in America and integrate Japanese prisoners into America. Quick sidebar. Um, the Heinz ketchup plant in Muscatine, Iowa, was initially a Nazi Germany camp, and they got free labor out of those Nazi Germans. It boosted their economy up 6 million, which was a whole lot back then. basically built that state, building colleges and downtown areas off of free labor. That was just a sidebar. Let's get back to it.
Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says the administration did not refuse to comply with a court order. Leavitt goes on to say federal courts generally have no jurisdiction over the president's conduct of foreign affairs, adding a single judge in a single city cannot direct the movements of an aircraft carrier full of erring alien terrorists who were physically expelled from U.S. soil. The temporary restraining order is in effect for 14 days. A hearing is scheduled on March 21st. Lawrence, Ainsley, and Brian.
All right,
Maddie, it's
We'll see what
incredible.
happens.
Thank you so much. When you look at their rap sheet,
Yo, how do we even how do we even let Whoopi become this successful? You know what I'm saying? I think Sister Act 2 did it. Lauryn Hill, that was a good movie. Sister Act 2 was a good movie. But this Whoopi is not that Whoopi. I liked it her in Ghost. That was good. Patrick Swayze. When she was like the little thief that was so psychic. That was, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times we want to take somebody's character on a movie and we wish that that was that person. But then when we finally get to see who they really are, turns out they're transgender gangbangers, gangster rappers without the man parts. No, but check it. It is true that the Trump administration is like seeking to circumvent the process to expand Trumpito's power. This is definitely true. It's also true that in the past, giving the president this much power, it's been risky. But it's also true that in America, bureaucrats, despite whatever the president says he wants to do, the people tell the president they want to do something, the president tells the bureaucrats that this is what they want. They just have been doing whatever they want without the guise of the president. You know what I'm saying? That is not a democracy, yo. I hope you know that. Yes, it's true. The Alien Act has only been used in three times in America. The last time was in World War II. And the history is always connected with a major military crisis, conflict. But it's also true that these foreigners that are criminals have already been designated as terrorists. You know what I'm saying? Is it a literal war going on? Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But as far as under the guise of the law, Trumpito, if it goes to court in any type of way, he's just practicing his executive power within the guises of his control. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm sorry for anybody that I know that feel like I'm speaking distastefully about this immigration thing, but hey, it is what it is right now. So hopefully, if anybody that I know is here illegally, y'all can get out before they catch you because they're gonna block your entrance for another 20 years if they do deport you. Um, but as of right now, they're only looking for criminals and people with crimes, people, illegals who committed crimes. I'm sure after they get all them, they might be trying to come for everybody else, but that's not for right now. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Until next time, peace.